Hello, geometry students. Today we're going to learn about special angle pairs that are formed when two lines are intersected by a transversal. And we're going to need to know who these partners are for postulates and theorems that are coming our way in this unit. So what is a transversal? A transversal is a line that crosses two or more coplanar lines at distinct points. And when a transversal crosses two lines, it creates zones of space. The space that's interior, in between the two lines, and the space that's exterior, that's outside of the two lines. And so pause the video and identify the interior angles and the exterior angles in this diagram. You can see that all the angles in between in the interior space are 3, 4, 5, and 6, and the angles in the exterior space are 1, 2, 7, and 8. This space is important because that is one of the indicators of how we can figure out these special angle pairs that we're going to be talking about in this unit. One special angle pair is called the alternate interior angles. Interior, in between the two lines. Alternate means on alternating sides of the transversal. So 3 and 6 are one pair of alternate interior angles, and 4 and 5 are the other pair. And a cheat letter, or a sneaky way to always be able to figure it out, is to try to look for the letter Z. And the alternate interior angle pair will be in the elbows of the Z. So in this case, 4 and 5, and in this case, 3 and 6. The next special pair of angles that are formed by two lines at a transversal are same side interior angles. So interior on the interior space, but this time same side, meaning on the same side of the transversal. So 4 and 6 are interior and on the same side, or 3 and 5. Those are both pairs of same side interior angles. And the cheat letter to look for with same side interior letters is the letter U, either upside down or sideways. And as always, the angle pair we're looking for will be in the elbows of the U. So in this case, 4 and 6, or in this case, 3 and 5. A third special angle pair that we'll be looking for in this unit is alternate exterior angles. So exterior meaning in the exterior space on the outside of the lines, and alternate meaning on alternate sides of the transversal. So 1 and 8 are exterior, but to the two lines and alternating sides of the transversal, and same with 2 and 7. We don't have a cheat letter for alternate exterior. Now, corresponding angles are angles that are in the corresponding positions. So the teacher who corresponds to me at Idlewild is a math teacher at Idlewild. We're in different schools, but we have similar roles. And when you think of corresponding angles, let's look, for example, at angle 1. Angle 1 is on top of her line and to the left of the transversal. And in this other zone, angle 5 is also on top of her line and to the left of the transversal. So 1 and 5 would be an example of corresponding angles. You could also look at angle 4. Angle 4 is below her line and to the right of the transversal. And so is 8. 8 in this other zone down here, but 8 is also below her line and to the right of the transversal. And so they're in corresponding positions. And corresponding angles, there are actually 4 pairs of corresponding angle pairs formed. Notice in all the other special cases, there are only 2 different angle pairs formed, but now we've got 4 different angle pairs formed. And whenever and F stands for the word 4, there are 4 angle pairs, and F is the letter we look for to find as a cheat letter to find corresponding angles. The angles will be in the little elbows, little nooks of the letter F. So 4 and 8 are corresponding angles. 3 and 7 are corresponding angles. 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. And 2 and 6 are also a corresponding angle pair. So 4 sets of corresponding angle pairs. So pause the video and you try to find alternate interior angles, even though that diagram's rotated in space. Remember, here are your 2 lines and here's a transversal. We're looking for the letter Z. And so we can either say angles 4 and 8, and also we could say angles 7 and 3. Pause. On your own paper, write down same side interior angles and then press play for this solution. Same side interior angles, we're looking for the U. So it could either be angles 7 and 8 or angles 4 and 3. Pause, find the corresponding angles and then press play for the solution. We're looking for the F and there are 4 pairs. 3 and 5, 2 and 4, 7 and 1, and 6 and 8. Pause, find the alternate exterior angles, and then press play for the solution. They're on alternate sides of the transversal, but they're exterior to the 2 lines. So 2 and 6, and 5 and 1. Pause, find same side interior angle pairs, and then press play. We're looking for the U, 3 and 5, or 4 and 6. Pause, find your corresponding angles, and then press play. Corresponding angles, we're looking for the F, and there are 4 special pairs. 4 and 8, 3 and 7, 2 and 6, and 5 and 1. Pause, find your alternate interior angle pairs, and then press play. With alternate interior angles, we're looking for the Z, so 3 and 6, or 4 and 5. Pause, find alternate exterior angles, and then press play. Alternate sides of the transversal, but exterior to the 2 lines, 1 and 8, or 2 and 7. Now it can be a little trickier when there's an extra line involved, so pause and try to find the angle that's alternate interior to this angle. The first step is to highlight this angle. So we're going to highlight that angle so we know where she is. And then if we want an alternate interior angle, our cheat letter is the Z, so we're going to make a Z with that mark, continue the mark to make a Z, and know that our answer will be in the other little nook. So the answer is angle PJK is alternate interior to the angle we were given. And now if you want to know which are the 2 lines in transversal, you shade all the lines that were used to make that Z. And we see that our 2 lines are here and our transversal is AB. So pause, find the same side interior angle to PQC, and then press play. First step is you want to highlight angle PQC so you know where she is, PQC. And then with same side interior angles, we know the cheat letters are U, so we finish making the U. We use those 2 sides and then we finish the U. And we know that the other angle is going to be in the other nook, so APQ is same side interior with the angle we were given. And if you want to know what are the 2 lines in the transversal, then you just shade all the lines that were used in making that U, and we see that A, B, and C, D are 2 lines, and XQ is our transversal. Pause, find which angle is corresponding to this one, and then press play. First, highlight the angle you're given, UJA. Then, if you're asked corresponding, we know we're going to make an F. Well, there are 2 possible Fs we could make using this the angle we were given. Here's an F in green, and here's a different F in blue. So there are 2 answers that would be correct. You could say this angle over here, APX, in which case your 2 lines are XQ UK, and the transversals AB. Or you could do the blue F, and in that case, the one that's corresponding is this angle, UKQ, and the two lines are AB and CD, and the transversal is UK. Find a pair of alternate interior angles. There are many correct answers. You're looking for Z's, so one correct answer could be angle 1 and 4 with lines A, B, transversal C. Or you could have found this Z, alternate interior angles 7 and 8, two lines A and B, transversal D. Find some same side interior angles. There are lots of correct answers. You're looking for U's with same side interior. You could have said angles 10 and 13 with two lines D and E in transversal A, or you could have said angles 5 and 6 are same side interior with two lines D and E in transversal B. Find alternate exterior angles and then press play. There are lots of correct answers. And here is an example. You could have said 9 and 11. They're exterior to lines D and E and transversal B. Or you could have said angles 13 and 11. They are exterior to lines A and B and transversal E. Pause, find corresponding angles, and then press play for some answers. There are lots of correct answers. With corresponding angles, you're looking for F's. So you could have said angles 8 and 13 with lines E, two lines D and E and transversal A, or you could have answered 11 and 6 are your angles with the two lines D and E and transversal B. So pause and then press play for the answer. First, highlight the angle you're given, and then with same side interior, you're looking for U, so make a U, and then the BJK, the angle will be in the other nook. And then highlight the lines to know what your two lines and transversals are. Pause, and then press play for the answer. First, we highlight the angle we're given, and then since we're being asked for alternate interior, we're going to use that and we're going to make a Z, and the correct answer will be in the nook, QPJ. And then we highlight the lines to know what the two lines and transversal are. Pause, and then press play for the solution. Highlight the angle you're given, and then alternate exterior angles. You'd have to ask yourself what lines is this exterior to? These would be the two lines, and this would be the transversal. And I hope those are enough examples for you, but if you'd like some more, just let me know, and have a great day.